There's no politicking allowed. At 6:02, call the meeting to order. Everybody rise to the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hey, let's go. You good? You ready? I'm not slowing you down. Cameron, what do we have for? We have a couple things for add to the agenda.
Yes, we added the rec school card, the renewal,
okay,
and a purchasing policy memo.
Payroll manifest. Everybody get an opportunity to take a peek. Yep. Minutes of November 10th.
Yep, I make a motion to accept the minutes of November 10th.
Second.
Oh, Andy Beaches. Sorry, you're out, Gary.
All
All in favor?
Aye.
We had two abatements and a supplemental tax warrant.
I make a motion for the chair to sign the rec card agreement.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That. And everybody saw the purchasing memo. Just to reiterate the town's purchasing policy that it has to be a department head to approve expenditure of funds. We had our milfoil reimbursement check. Everybody see the thing on the Parks and Rec garage repairs?
Yeah. Did we see anything as far as a rec for materials for that ice rink?
But so that's the money she was taking out of their account.
Yes, she needed around 6,000.
Yep.
She asked for it to come from trust funds, but she needed it.
Okay. So does she have it?
Yep, she took it out of their other checkbook, the Parks and Rec Commission checkbook.
Okay.
And then she'll address that with you.
Perfect.
We got a reimbursement for the fire class that we paid for, but the fire drop down. First, where are we on Narrows Road? Are we still waiting for Earth for a final? Oh no, that Coles Ledge is the final start. Narrows Road is currently probably postponed until spring, is my understanding. So, a discussion with Earth and where we go on the engineering and the
Any update on Coles?
Coles Ledge, I think they're still waiting on
Mitchie.
Because that one's been pulled forward since Narrows got delayed.
Yeah, he was just waiting. He was supposed to talk to him on Monday, and he was trying to find out what the availability of the headwalls were. So he's still hoping to go forward first.
Okay. For
not first.
First and second for Coles Ledge. Yeah.
Has Dew taken the trees down?
Yeah.
Let me make sure.
Yeah, the stumps are still there. So.
No, I got a call on the on Coles Ledge because apparently the notices went out, and then they hadn't heard anything since. And I think it was supposed to have been this week.
Well, the letter because we didn't have an exact date, the letter said we anticipate the 17th.
Okay.
So we did get a couple calls, and then between Jarvis and myself, we talked to them. And as soon as we get an exact date, we'll reach back out.
Thank you.
And then we had the Aquifer Overlay Map from Planning Commission. So, you ready? Jarvis is going to take a break all the time. Jarvis has got his budget, and then I think we had, what did you have? Just a Hartshorn update and a grading or gravel.
to start with first?
You wanna do the Hartshorn, because I don't know if you and I had a brief conversation about that and you looked into it.
Yeah, so,
But grab it up.
yeah, so with Hartshorn, I spoke with Mitzi. They are gonna send an engineer out to kind of see what our options are. Hopefully a lesser, expensive version, to put in these concrete slabs over the top, because it's not a very large span, it's only 4 feet, and then the pole about 24 across the road. They're gonna send an engineer out to take a look at them and see what our options are. So they're gonna reach out to myself, and once they do, I'll let everyone know.
Is that for down the bottom?
Over the culvert.
Yeah, glass.
So
Oh, okay. I
Where
got
it's failing.
so put basically a pre-stressed concrete.
Where they
slab.
park in front of the boat launch?
And,
No,
No.
where the culvert crosses,
The bridge.
Oh, okay. All right.
because that's the hang up, is the culverts.
It's failing.
It's a historical culvert. So.
the edges are great, they're in good shape, we don't mess with it, it's just the top is failing.
Okay.
It's mainly the right thing getting Hartshorn that I can see. I don't know how much further it needs collapse, but having them take a look, see what our options are. What they're saying is we can literally put it in place, put some cement down, and just pin it, and we can just layer it over top of it.
Yeah, because with that failing, there's no sense doing anything else without that.
Yeah, so that's, as soon as I know, I'll let you guys know if we get a meeting set up. Maybe one of you guys, someone, see what they have to say.
When is this?
He's gonna call me.
Oh, okay.
I just spoke to him yesterday. The one that does all the estimating for this stuff.
Yep.
He's gonna put one of their engineers on it. Sooner than later. That's where we're at with that. What we got left for our gravel, in our budget, one of the, I'd like to put a lot of it, or a good portion of it, depending on how much time allows us to start on the small portion problems. Our low areas, start picking that road up. Get that done.
Doesn't really need it there, does it?
Could you find a road more in need? I think is what he's
No.
saying.
Well,
I mean, we could. There's a few, but we'll at least start there. I'm hoping I can start next week. So we gotta-
Is that Province extension or is that the other side?
to the right.
Bosco Bell.
Boston Bell side from
That's
28
Province
to
Road
107.
extension.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll start there.
Yeah, that one's.
Pretty well traveled too, so.
So do you have all your sand, all your salt?
Yep.
All in?
Yeah, he was delivering, I think Friday was lucky, but he has not billed us yet for it.
Tell him you can take his
So
time.
I only ask that because according to this, we've only got $700 left for gravel. That's why I asked.
For,
Crushed bank gravel line
well,
expended year to date, 99,302.
One,
12 1 dash 630.
yeah, it's close to 45. Yeah.
So that theme was 2025, not 2026. No. Okay, so you still got that. I was looking at the bottom line. That's why I asked. So
Okay.
because there was still money left in that section,
Yeah,
but if they haven't billed for everything though,
Fresh bank gravel was right at 54.
that's a little off from what we had.
What I was given last week.
yeah, the bill must have come in now at 99.
We have not received a bill from anyone at all.
For sand.
He said he's not going to bill us till everything's there.
Okay. Well, you still got 25,000 fee
Which,
myself for gravel.
which account is that? Okay. Which account are we looking at?
Well,
Detail.
So you're looking at 4312-1-630.
630.
Yeah, on 11/5, we paid $11,600 to Continental Paving.
That would have been the stone.
Yep.
Previous stone.
But either way, you still got expendable trust, the municipal roads where you can use if you need to do.
Yep.
So, and that's been 201,000 and change.
So you still got plenty of gravel money.
He's got that, but as long as he can plan for next year too, whatever he wants to do.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, it's a pile of 3/4 gravel that we got sitting in the yard. We've been using quite a bit this month, trying to get a lot of potholes filled in some areas to be there.
Yep.
So we're cruising right through it. And if there's any other, there's quite a few other roads, but I don't know if there's any other roads that anyone knows that we need to pick up.
just new road.
The road's all set. Alright. So we good with the, we good that he's got gravel money?
I mean, he does. I just wanted to make sure he knew that operating budget wise what he was at. So,
So what I have is different, so.
Yeah.
I'll just get an updated copy for you.
yep.
We want to discuss vehicle issues.
Oh, sure.
Can't wait.
What we're here for.
I'm gonna tell you right now that the lieutenant is really happy you're discussing vehicle issues first, because hers are nothing compared to yours.
Yeah.
You still have, do we still have $10,000 in brush and tree removal?
In what?
Right. And
We've been,
erosion control, I mean, has not been touched.
We do, but we've overspent other lines too.
But didn't do something with trees?
yeah.
Yeah, but that's
that
only
was
part of the. That was part of the.
Oh, okay.
That's why it never got touched.
So this is still good.
Yes.
Alright, so you think we need that somewhere else?
Same thing with crack
Yeah.
sealing.
Okay,
That's right.
And full lieutenant, please.
alright.
The lieutenant's vehicle issues buys you a set of tires.
Alright.
Alright, so we've got, what do we got, 3 trucks that are,
3 trucks. We sent them in for PM maintenance last week. Just trying to get them ready for the winter operations. Got a phone call Thursday. 2 of them. One of them needed a significant amount of work due to serious amount of rock. The whole front end has seen a list of what is going on with the truck. Power steering lines, oil pans, steering lines, brake lines, brake shoes are delaminated. And it just, the list just goes on. There's oil leaks from a blow-off valve to the oil pan, rusted, rotted, that's leaking. Right now, we're pushing 17.
which truck is that?
This is 27.
This is the truck we purchased
A year
a year ago.
Okay.
Used, new, sort of,
It's a 2017.
from the dealership, right? That was
Correct.
sold from the town.
2017, yeah.
That's the 2017 Freightliner.
Yep.
Okay, and it's
Yeah.
a 17.
Single axle. Not sure if it came with a plow. I don't know. Or if they reused one. I don't know what the specifics were.
Okay.
But I've been told it came fully outfitted. But
I think it did.
Yeah. It came,
Came with a
I
plow.
just wasn't sure if we
I
just
think it was a
swapped
plow.
what we had for gear, put on it, or if it was.
No, it came.
Okay.
just so everyone's aware, this was
It was,
inspected, looked over for purchase by the ex-road manager.
it was purchased through, I believe, an international dealership.
Allegiance.
Not sure which one. I didn't get the specifics of where it was purchased. But the front end looks like the truck was parked in basically a pile of salt. Because that's how bad the front end is.
We have any recourse with them?
I doubt it. The hard part is there was no warrant. I couldn't find any warranties that were purchased.
Was there anything?
As is, where is type deal.
And where is that truck now being looked
It's
at?
at Freightliner in Manchester.
Okay.
I sent it right to Freightliner.
And is that where we got it from?
No, we
No.
got it from the one on 125 there,
No.
I think, wasn't it? Allegiance, yeah, which is
The one that's,
there.
Barrington.
Barrington.
Old Liberty.
That's the one.
So when I spoke with the service manager at APG, asked them that the condition of the front end of this, everything's rotted. Was this something that has happened in the year that we've owned it due to lack of maintenance? And he said absolutely not. So it was definitely not done by the department. I did do some research on our end. It was not used very often. We had very few storms last year, and it was not used much this summer.
And it's definitely not something that they would have missed, right? They had to have known.
Yeah, you would have noticed.
So, in other words, nobody got on the truck.
But the bigger question I have is, didn't we have this at JJ's? Have them look it,
I was
look
just
it over.
getting to that point. That's where we're having another issue is we've sent some trucks down, which the 3 are been at the dealership. The 3 that are now with some serious issues, and they've all been inspected in the last month and a half, 2 months, with none of this stuff broken. So I'm moving forward, no longer using local, just for the fact that these big items were missed, which are huge safety items.
Well, these are, yeah.
We could have had catastrophic stuff.
Have you spoken to Allegiance about it at all?
I was not going to go down that road just yet,
Yeah.
because we have 2 vehicles sitting there just being worked on. This is because where they're at is in Manchester, not
Yeah.
Barrington. So we can figure out that discussion after and see if it's
Yeah.
of course.
It's a little tough a year later on a used truck.
It is. It definitely is a hard pill to swallow.
Yep.
But for what was paid and what they're asking to be fixed, I think we cut our losses.
Okay.
Because it's not worth putting that money into it. Not with the way the front end is.
So what's your thought on dealing with that truck? Trade it in?
Yep.
Okay. Have you got an estimate on what it's worth?
They're saying between 15 to 25.
There you go.
As it sits?
You get your pickup truck.
Yeah, I'll be driving your Explorer.
Yeah. How many, so if you take that one off, where are you at with the others? I mean, do you have enough? What do you need to get through the winter and plow?
As of right now, we'll be fine. Truck 2, like I was explaining, still operational. We haven't put the plow up to it just yet, just because we started using it as it's going to be dump truck. We don't have a sander in it.
Okay.
Truck 2 is one of the max.
No, truck 2 is the full-wheel drive international.
That's still going to be the spare?
Yeah,
You'll be able to do that? Okay.
yeah, the international and the other Mac will still be our spares.
Yep.
We will have 3 internationals. We have 3 internationals, 19, the 22, and the brand new one, and the Mac, which they've all been PNs, They're all ready to go. Oil changes, fuel filters, everything's ready to go for this winter. We're just changing out a couple fittings that have been, typical every year, little stuff. But other than that, everything's operational. We're ready to go. Part two, I think we just run it the way it is. If it needs a little bit to make sure the pile's working, we'll just adjust for that. But I'd say we don't stick any money into it.
Yeah,
So-
that's the one that they had the $6,000 bill that we didn't do anything with. Yeah, and Jarvis said he drove it in a trust. Fine.
Drive's fine. Drive's fine.
So-
Stops fine. We had a full load on it this morning. Stops fine. Dumps fine. It works.
No check engine light on.
No check engine light. No leaks. Nothing's leaking underneath it.
Just gonna run that one.
We'll just keep that as a backup.
And then what's our other truck that's in need of?
So we had the two internationals, which were 24 and 27, which were both identical problems.
Okay.
Minus 27, the oil pan was not rotted; just it had rotted transmission lines.
Okay.
Which they've been taken; those are all been taken care of. They went through them, did a full PM on them, fixed a few little odds and ends, and they're ready as of tomorrow morning. So we're good to go.
So then the two Macs that you have, what are the condition of those?
We're gonna be lucky if we'll get through this year.
Okay.
But we're not going another year with them.
And you were gonna put in redo the grants again
Yeah.
for those.
Yeah.
Showing us on your 8-year plan. So 2026 is one of the Macs, the oldest one, and then 2027 to do the next one. Is that where we're at?
Well, having the Freightliner down really kind of puts a hinder to us.
So the Freightliner was going to go in 2028.
yeah,
Was the plan. So that'll move everything
yeah. So
forward.
So I think we're gonna end up having to replace two.
Okay.
So I think we end up using those trades. The international truck two will be hard just because of the max force motor.
Yeah.
We'll have to do it on option.
Okay.
Because most dealerships. don't
But you have that one set for 2029 right now.
which one?
Truck 2?
Truck two.
No, that's
No.
that's a 2012, not an
That's the
18.
2012.
That's
Oh,
what it
it's not
says.
on here.
That's the one that we
Got it.
Spare.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Truck two will make that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
That's
What
a
year
2012.
is truck two?
2012.
But not a lot more bills.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Most
So you're
dealerships won't touch it as a trade-in.
you're looking at 4 of what we currently have being replaced, and then you're
2 years. 2 definitely this year. And I think with replacing 2, I think we can skate by for another year. That's gonna be having 2 newer trucks. We're gonna be in better shape.
Mhm.
So we get the brand new international, which is 27, which is 22, which is in good shape. I think now just having our PM maintenance plan in place and having these guys, the crew, keep an eye on things and make sure they're watching them. No longer let them sit, but they need to watch.
So you'll have the 4.
Yep.
2 will be a backup,
Then I got the
and you
one,
get the 1 ton.
I got the 1 ton and the 3/4 with a straight blade.
So for your replacement trucks, that you were thinking both 10 wheelers or one?
Single on the wheel. We don't need 2 wheelers. I think a single and a wheeler, 1 wheeler is plenty. Just because our roads are just, they're not big enough to, having 1 for where we use the wheeler. They're long,
One fiber, yeah.
all paved, 90% of it's paved roads. They're long, they're wide. Everywhere else, having a wheeler in there. won't work.
Karen, from a timing standpoint, the money that came back from the grant, that actually has to wait till town meeting for a warrant article, because it would make sense if he has to replace 2 trucks in 2026, that one goes early in the year, one goes late in the year to try and stagger the life of them a little bit. What is he what do we have in any of the capital reserves other than that money for trucks?
So in the highway heavy equipment, you also voted in March to put $150,000 back in. So on the 58, we still have $211,000. So if he's looking at replacing anything,
So that doesn't even cost to buy the 6 wheeler. Totally set up.
We're better off leasing it for 5 years.
Okay.
Both lease them for 5, and at the end you pay $1, or however that works.
But a lease, so if he's sitting on 150,000 right now, that's this year's this meeting, that can be expended. But a lease will wait until town meeting, correct?
exactly.
So a lease has to wait till March to be approved. When we go into a multi-year thing.
Yep.
There's current funds that are existing.
Yep.
Those are spent a little differently.
I mean, but the first lease payment can come out of the.
Correct. But we still have to, that still has to be, we can't enter a multi-year
Correct.
thing without going to the voters. That's up to them.
And if he gets if we are lucky enough to get that grant, it pays 80% of the truck.
Okay.
That would solve the issue, and then have the one truck that we're issuing next year.
Okay.
But does that cover a lease? I thought that was you had to buy it outright.
We would have to.
We buy one outright and lease one.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what we do.
But we
the
get
grant
80%
money.
back. Yeah.
The grant one, you can't. You have to buy those. Yeah.
I think the other challenge we ran into, Jarvis, I don't know if it'd be different, was the lead time for the truck that we got this year. And that was, that took a while to get.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Was it the bodies or the cab chassis?
The cabin chassis took a while, and then the fit out took a while. Like it was just, everything was,
So right now, we just stopped. Yesterday, spoke with New Penwood. They're 4 to 6 weeks on
Okay.
singles and wheelers, and they are about 10K less than the Westerns and
so Karen, we should put together as a warrant article for 2 leases. And then if we have to pull one back and buy it because we get the grant,
Correct.
we can do that. Can we word a warrant article leaving that as an option? Depending on when that grant comes through, if the town approves 2 through a lease and then we get a grant.
And we'll know before town meeting.
Okay.
You had to before.
I run Kenworths. Not so much as plow trucks, but a lot of long haul, heavy haul trucks. And they would put a smaller motor in the wheeler, a little less horsepower, but they've had that motor that's in it. They've had really good luck in that with almost full. And I think we'd end up doing a maintenance plan at one, just to cover us.
Have you checked for the fitters? Timeframe wise?
Yeah, so Allied was roughly 3 to 4 months, and Viking was about the same.
Those are the only ones you've checked with?
I have not checked with Jason Madigan or
Fairfields will be like a year. I'm just gonna give you the heads up now.
Allied. The owner of Allied, Stuart C. His parents were ones that made Fairfield back in the day.
Yeah.
So he started this on. But he's always treated me right. The other one I was still doing.
They still got like Everest stuff, Everest equipment.
They deal with Everest fires and
I just think for interchangeability.
yeah.
What's the Dodge ton and a quarter?
As to
How much life does that have left in it?
Replacement.
next year,
Thank you.
the rocker panels.
So that's 3 trucks.
The rocker panels have holes. I mean, we could get through 26 into 27, 27, 26. I don't know. That's kind of what the time
Do we run that mainly for a non-CDL?
Yeah.
vehicle?
Yeah.
the International CX series? Are they small enough to keep? We
Yes.
get a little bit bigger
Yep.
than that and still be under?
Yeah, you can go
CDL?
to 5,500. You still be big enough.
It's that CBC.
Is it the CB?
Yeah.
Chevy
And they-
makes them, they're the same thing.
Same exact thing.
Wouldn't it be better to do what make with those smaller?
They would be,
But those are
because I spec'd out 2 F600s when I was at Orchard Beach with them. Plows. They weren't great, because they were go past roads.
Oh.
And those things worked out well.
Well, over the years, most of the trucks that have gone off the road and done damages in more places are too big.
Yeah.
well, that
Even
is
for
just,
some of our other back roads, though.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
easier
you
to
would have
do
to
to
drop
get
down to 2 or small trucks to do those small areas. It's not a bad option.
And maybe even looking at the two that we're going to replace, one is a smaller one, and one is a
something
large one.
offset it.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, because then you don't have to require a CDL somebody, so
Yeah.
drivers
As
are
long
on
as there are no air brakes, we're fine.
I mean, if we hit one at 25,000, PPW with juice brakes,
Yeah.
you'd be okay.
Yeah, and most of those have the
Yeah.
motors.
Yeah, they have that on.
So if you could pull together some quotes
And you can get them all wheel drive.
Yep.
Full wheel drive.
for that to go along with it, so we can compare it.
Yep.
Okay. Do we lose much in sand hauling ability if we do that?
As to,
So if they're out sanding, so thinking about we got a winter kind of storm, they're out plowing and sanding.
that
Would
would
we
be a
short chains them too much?
put a 5 to 7 minutes.
And what are we running that?
I think they're 9 to 11 yards. So you're not losing a whole lot.
But size wise on some of the roads, it's not a,
Yeah.
some of
The
our
roads
roads,
that a little smaller than
because
putting it in the ditch.
if you put a wing and a blade on it.
Yeah, you can put a 10 or 11 foot straight blade on the front with a, I believe an 8-foot wing on the side.
Okay.
And you can pretty much do one swath. Most of those roads through Long Lake and be done.
Even some of the gravel
Yeah,
roads we have, and
yeah.
they're not that wide.
4-wheel drive, they're dualies. You can even get them in 9-foot, 10-foot, 11-foot link beds.
All right, so that might be worth.
Yeah.
Take a look at those,
Yep.
and whichever one. No, none that matters.
I'm fine with that. Just 'cause the road's definitely small.
What else we got? You broke all your trucks.
Excavators next. I know.
That one's already on your list of.
Yeah.
So, where are you at on that?
Keep breaking down on us.
Okay.
Still down with $300 leaks. Main cylinder are completely leaking. No waiting on parts.
How much do we use that for?
I honestly don't know.
Never.
That's what I was gonna say.
Usually never.
Okay, so that's a springtime.
Well, they've ordered the parts.
Okay.
So
Well, yeah, they're gonna fix it, but
Yeah.
how much longer is the excavator itself gonna go? And where do we hit?
3 weeks.
Okay.
Well, with no snow, we can still keep doing some ditch work.
And then as far as where is it on the replacement schedule?
I don't see us making another year with that. I mean, we've already spent quite a bit of money for that UGR valve issues. There's a few other issues going on with it.
I mean, I'm going to disagree with you on that one.
I know, but I've heard this EGR valve is not the first time it's been replaced either. That's what I've been told. I haven't been able to dig down into
To my
that.
knowledge, that'd be the first time.
Someone told me it was replaced about 4 years ago.
And Karen, they only have one
I can tell you that one.
capital reserve fund, so the 211,000 they have right now is trucks, heavy equipment, it's all of the above.
It's all of it. But I will say though, contractors they're not buying brand new. They'll put a brand new engine or brand new pumps in it and machinery is what they'll do. Gilmanton, they redid their grader. They put a brand new engine and transmission in it versus buying a brand new one. So, because it was more cost effective in the long run, they figured.
Well, our used truck worked out phenomenally well for us.
That excavator is too big for what we got going on in this town.
I will agree with you on that one. You
Yeah.
you almost have to sit in the other lane to try to do it.
Always said that when it was bought.
Yeah, it's too big of a machine. If we had some bigger roads, it'd be great. But our roads are so small, so if you do swing, you close over the road right off. And trying to do any kind of culvert work, it's tough.
The challenge will be staging some of this so you don't go out next year and buy new trucks, new excavator, because it means that
No, I
8
get it.
years to do it again. So we got to be able to find a way to pace it.
Everything.
Do you have a solution for this?
I'm working on it.
Find a used excavator.
Rubber tires are hard to find used.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. They're very few and far between. Regular excavators on tracks, find them all day long.
Well, what if you get steel tracking rubber pads, put it on the trailer, and
I'm a little close to that.
because you can do a lot of work with that. It's small enough.
Especially a smaller one.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
We've got some time for
But even-
some options.
I mean, even if you set it up with like a mulcher head on it too, and you're not digging with it, you can go alongside the road with it too. So
I'm not opposed to track machine. Because you can find those all day long. It's the rubber tires. They're hard to find.
those
When if you find them, they got high hours. They've been used well.
Right.
You even have a trailer haul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got it back.
Yeah, because we got the trailer for the roller.
Okay.
So we can trailer there.
And a license.
That's it. He's the only one.
Yeah. You got some homework.
So, budget numbers were not flat. We'll deal with that later.
I'm really going to disagree on anything, so.
The numbers that we've got, you and Karen went over this.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
The only change would be the equipment rental, just up to, I don't know if we put it in there, the 5 versus the 25.
Oh, the subcontractor.
No, just the equipment service rental.
Oh yeah, fine. 440.
Yep.
We have 0.
Yeah.
No,
You want to up that?
just bailing out. The biggest issue is if something happens, we gotta go to, we have a piece of equipment breakdown. and we
So
gotta
what's
go.
the recording of that?
My question is, if the loader breaks down, what do we do? I know we got a backhoe, but if that breaks down, we have to get something to rent so we can get it fixed. And not having it in that rental budget for whether it's a week, 2 weeks, especially in the middle of winter, you get nothing to load.
Yeah, you're pulling out of some other line item there.
And you spent $2,800 this year.
So why don't we put it at 3,000? That way we have it in there.
Yeah, you don't leave a line item 0 anymore.
Right?
Something in there.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then your loader and grader maintenance, you overexpended those lines this year. Yeah.
Well, I was done before I was here. So that's
No, but I mean, do we need to raise the one lines we should, as we are finding is hurting us the most is our maintenance lines.
yeah.
So do we need to bring those up?
Yeah, where did
Page 14.
Or you may not, because we did a lot of it this year versus may not have to.
like town truck maintenance, kicked up to 30. Highway equipment maintenance kicked up to 15. Okay. I think we should be
Go back one page.
14.
14.
Okay.
Greater maintenance, we were overspent by $6,500. That's a big chunk.
Yeah, I don't even know what that. Something broke, correct?
Was
And
that that?
Transmission
Was
issue.
that the dip lock?
No, that was last year.
That
That was
was
like
last
40,
year,
that was
right?
like 40 grand.
Yeah.
Last year.
No, he did. The tires he did on that.
Might have been sorry, but last year was like 40 grand.
Last year was the differentials that blew up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we
Yeah,
don't have
yeah,
any
last
bids.
But do you want to move loaders to 6 and grader to 12?
Yeah, so loader PM, I believe, is roughly right around $12 million.
Okay.
Then we come out and do a full team
Mhm.
Oh, 6,000 hours.
all that stuff.
So loader up to 6,000?
Yeah.
Okay, and grader up to
12.
12.
I mean, that's what we spent this year. And,
I'm hoping.
Well, if you get that money in there or something else.
And you
or
don't-
down, we should
and you
have
don't
money.
spend it, it just goes back. But
Yeah.
it's better to have and not need,
Correct.
and not be able to do a maintenance because we don't have the funding for it.
The back has been.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx
No,
it.
we just, I had 2 cylinders let go.
Okay.
Boom. This year, that's what they're working on right now. They're like, oh, this
Okay.
is working. See the pop. But that's
So your
about
expendit's going to
20.
go up on that.
Yeah. So we can take it to 4. But overall, that one's actually run pretty well.
So your grader, you had there were some electrical issues back in February, $2,500,
Oh, okay.
and then it was 6,000 hour service for $5,600.
How much?
$5,600
For just that?
plus they did the turntable, the circle.
Oh,
They reshipped that. If I remember right, they have to put those in there now.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause that's way too much of a maintenance.
Right.
So they did something
Oh,
else.
yeah.
Yeah, and your cutting edges will be like $2 grand.
Yeah. Which we should be good to start spring off with them. We're probably gonna have to start probably by June we'll have to replace them.
Usually you can go every other year, usually, but unless you hit ledge,
Yeah.
then it just breaks them.
No, they're in pretty good shape. I just looked this morning.
The excavator maintenance, you didn't raise that line at all, but you overextended it.
A lot of that was tires.
Okay, so.
That was 8 tires.
All right, so we should.
And
be
we
okay.
held that one.
Yeah.
The tires on the excavator.
We had that EGR.
Yeah.
The back of the tires. Oh, remember? Or I was told by you guys to wait till the first of the year. No,
So do we have,
we
if
do
we're,
have prices.
okay, how much are the tires, do you know, ballpark?
I think it's 29 to 3,100 for all 4.
For the backhoe?
Yeah.
So we should, if we're gonna do that in 26. If we leave you at 4, you're already out of money.
Right.
So,
Or do we want to see wait till the end of the year if we have funds left over?
yeah, we can budget right now.
So
Put that number in for 2026.
what
If we can spend, if we have it this year, we will. But at least if not,
have you looked at sweeper broom
The one that we have out back?
just in general? Because I know they both
That
don't
one,
work.
it does not work.
I know.
The motor, we went to hook it up, turned it on, it went click, bang.
That's the one from the Duro.
Always a good sign.
That's the
Yeah, the belt on
that's the
backwards.
pickup sweeper.
Yeah. I was just thinking if you had to rent something, sweeper at all, because I know you just had to for Braid Hill Arch on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if we can find something used. An option.
Yep.
But that $3 grand to replace just the motor. That's not including all the lines that are smoked, and not including to replace all the bristles that are gone.
That's a
So I think just finding something with just a regular front mount grill,
for the loader,
or
or you get a blower.
turbine blowers, a Buffalo. Someone's got one. Trailer.
Either all or Guilford.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Guilford has one.
Yeah, someone sent me a list of areas that have these. Called Buffalo turbine. It's an option.
They were good for cleaning out ditches, leaves out of a ditch.
But they actually have a setup where you can actually put them on the excavator. Get into the excavator. As you go along 40, 50 So we definitely need something. It's a struggle for the bird all the time. Not a sleeper or the crew that just put some backpacks on, but they didn't think that was very funny. Yeah, they didn't think that was funny.
Alright.
Andy, you have the list of how we spent money, right? The street funds, we spent a lot this year, what did we do? I think, wow,
Yeah, that's
I just.
that was
I know that.
We bought Ed's sign for no through trucks.
Okay.
The no through truck sign.
Yeah.
The
That was-
little one sign.
That was a. Oh no, that wasn't
Getting them hooked up with the
just before.
prison sign that.
yeah, it was before me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
The
know.
only thing
Like,
I purchased was sign, or I didn't purchase any signs. It was just the U channel post.
Okay.
Put all the speed limit signs up for the town.
very needy.
Yes.
Something about can't write tickets. There's no speed limit sign.
Nope. Nope.
You know, there's probably a plow you can put on an Explorer driver. So they could handle Lock Lake for you.
Put a plow on it. Shoot the plow first. Go shoot up pretty strong.
Exactly.
Kill two birds, one stone. Save a ton of money.
Perfect.
Pretty easy to operate.
The way things are going, that soul is starting to look good.
Jefferson.
Hang in, buddy.
Smart pack. All right, you good?
I think so.
All right. So, Cameron, you update the numbers.
Thank you, Jarvis.
And then if you could just get some budgetary numbers for what you're looking at for equipment options that we can have to space it.
We want to build an estimator.
Okay.
On these. On 5 acres, but I'll look at some the steel track of the road paths.
Okay.
Come up with numbers as well.
Yeah. Okay. And then some options for maybe a one mid, whatever we'll call it, 25,000 GVWR
That's what.
truck.
Oh, yep. The international style.
Yeah. So if we go to the top kick or whatever they're calling it now.
Yep.
Right. So bigger than the
Yep.
5,500 that we've got now.
2.5 ton.
So.
Okay. I'm not sure on the truck.
We can park it on.
We shut the lights off up there. $5,800 the lights.
All right. So next, you got any? Open it up for public comment. I get that. So, Mary Jane, 6:51. We'll open for public comment. You are very special. I know.
Good evening, George Charles Ford. I came here with one item. Let's start with that, but now days of one time. And I met with Chief Pullman and we opened it up today. And we talked about installation and my question I I need to bring forward is, who needs to be involved in the site selection?
As few people as humanly possible, because the bigger your committee, the worse
Exactly.
the chances
I'm
of
well
getting.
aware of that, but I had to ask the question of the board of select, rather than just do it my own way.
Yeah.
So I'm asked to ask the question, so you can answer mine, you can just tell me this, you get it done, and that's okay.
Well, I think do we need
We're
a sign
looking
for it?
at over here,
For it?
in front of the,
Just depends where you want it.
I don't think,
towards the road.
Where do you want it?
Where I like it, I can't put it there, so I'm gonna put it in the next place. that-
Why can't you put it where you like it?
I can't put it on 28, we don't have access. That I'm aware of.
Nobody asked you. We asked Rusty. So we can't put it on 28. Okay.
So next best selection is right out here, in front of the bandstand.
Yeah.
And it allows us to, duty crew can update it when fire danger comes out, to this class of the day. We're looking at, needing to have a little bit of money for the installation, because we've gotta have some concrete. We decided to, the poles that came with it are Western fir, Douglas fir, and they're all specially prepped with a UV protection and everything else. But they're 7 feet off. I really don't think that's enough in a New England weather condition. We'd like to get poles alongside, and the concept we came up with today was we would take it in the winter. So we would lag bolt it through their posts, and through the posts we're gonna have permanently mounted. And Chief Poland has offered to build a small roof over it so that it was protected while it's out from some rain or whatnot. I think it's all good material. It's not gonna not work. So.
Yeah, because Chichester's just out there.
But that's where we're at. We'd like to get it installed if possible this year.
So right now. Okay.
Like right now,
Yeah.
And we're only looking for if anybody has.
as a what?
What do you guys?
Don't you know someone
Yeah.
that has one?
I don't know if I do.
But I got a machine that, there's a hole.
I have a tractor mounted one if I need it.
Well, it would make it just a little easier. And I'm just asking. I don't have one. I'll ask you all the time.
What about Dig Safe?
I was gonna say yeah.
We got to call things. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We talked about that.
Do you guys do that? Does he do that? Do we do that?
He just said he's got the account. So
They say account.
tell Jarvis where you want it.
Perfect.
You can do that.
Okay.
What about putting the post on the concrete footing that down the ground? Because then because the top of those concrete that you use that, they're 4 to 6 feet. Carry those concrete almost down where you need to, and they're just liable.
Well, that's an option. I didn't put that in. It's not in the budget.
You need more than a post hole digger for that.
Well, you're talking probably the back.
So he's talking about a couple of 4 or 5 foot precasts.
No, I know what he's, yeah.
Right.
Too. Yeah. So I can't, you guys are gonna say what's that, but go over.
I knew we were going to get into more money on this
What
one.
do you think, Nick?
I mean,
Jarvis is over there all kinds of ideas.
well, Jarvis,
Jarvis is gonna have lights on this
he's
thing
happy,
pretty soon.
he's gonna be part of the site. I hope if you would tell him, I can't tell him that.
Jarvis, can you help him? Can you make sure that the fire department doesn't hurt themselves?
I'm gonna have you coordinate those with Chief Poole. Okay? Only because he's there, and I may not be there, I may have other things to do. So I don't wanna hold it up.
I guess, does anybody on the board have a desire to be part of where it goes? Right?
I don't care where it goes.
I like it where you said.
I like it out there too.
Yep, my thought is on your precast, so, I mean, what are you going to unbolt them to take it inside every time, every winter?
Well, that's what they were talking about doing, was unbolting it, taking it
Well,
out.
you're putting the post, alongside the mounting post that came with it, and then we would just have to lag, not lag, but just pull through, and, it would be.
Then take it out.
fairly simple to take in and out.
Hmm.
And we were just thinking pressure treated like a 6x6 pressure treated.
If you're gonna put a roof over, you think it's necessary to take it off every year?
Until the roof's built.
Well, I mean, try to.
I'm trying to work a plan that is, it may not be the plan we go with at the end, but it's one we can start with now.
The other thing about if you take the sign down in the winter, which I agree with, is let's remember the plows going by there. They're throwing.
Yeah,
That sign won't last long.
And I don't want to get into having Jarvis part of the selection site committee allows us to make sure that we're not approaching on plowing in the winter.
But you really don't need it in the winter anyway.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
There's no need.
If you just put a mailbox out near it, they
don't
won't
have-
never even touch the sign.
Now, we can take any money we need out of the forestry account, I think, because we don't.
I was gonna say, under forest fires, 4290-4-390, you got 1,700 left.
I'm just suggesting that, but as a request, your authorization.
So can we have Rusty and Al coordinate with Jarvis?
I mean, yeah, he's got authorization up to $1,500.
There you go.
Anyways, so
Okay.
yeah.
And then if you guys would just run it by the lieutenant and have her give so that we don't get it in there and then she's like,
I can't see.
I can't see the run radar.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Or make it a nice spot for them to hide behind.
Whatever.
Whichever way you want to do it.
It looks good though. So that was my first question.
All right.
The next question is I just received recently a copy electronically of the town employee manual. And I here to suggest that the employee manual needs some serious update immediately because we've got names in there that aren't here any longer. And there are other conflicts that
We are aware and there's
I
things we're
wasn't
working on.
suggesting that was the first guy on the block who knows that.
But since you've now volunteered to take on that task, we appreciate it.
Thank you, Rusty.
That's nice of you.
When will the first rough draft
Yeah,
be
you got
done?
it electronically already. It's a great idea.
You may have.
I can't tell you that's the only thing I don't know. I think the last thing presented was in June of this year. At least that's on.
There's some stuff on the outside. Yeah.
So I just trying to move, things that need to be attended to today.
So yeah, let me know which one you want to work on first.
It's fine. Thank you. And the last thing, in listening to Jarvis's report on the budget and the expenses and the vehicles and all that, once again, my first question: does anybody know how to oil trucks?
Well, yes, our new highway manager actually does know how to take care of this stuff.
Because when I hear the things that we've got and the things that were showing up with regards to rust and on front ends and everything else, and well, I'm not going to go into detail. My only question is, if we don't have what we need for equipment, we better be getting it quick. Because those trucks, you talked about washing, yay, but washing goes with oiling. And it's amazing the longevity you get out when you get in there and do a good job, but you got to get into it. And it's not just stand outside and take a blast at it. So that you will be good.
And we do give him a hard time about it, but he is
And I'm
putting
my
lipstick on
point
the
was
pig right now.
listening to the report and the discussion. As a taxpayer, I guess I would be blunt saying I'm pissed because we spent good money on a lot of stuff with lots of people saying, yes, this is perfect, this is good, this is everything great about the world. And now we are a few years later and we're being told, well, it's junk, it wasn't good from the beginning. Well, no disrespect, but the rotational personnel does not help the taxpayer.
Yep.
And it doesn't help anybody. And we just have to make sure that we stay on top of the maintenance. And I know we've talked about maintenance all year. And I think we need to make sure we don't close it out with not getting any action. I'm not waving the magic flat wand. I'm just saying that I think we need to make sure we are missing
You're exactly right, and it's a big focus of ours right now, and I'm 100% sure we've got the right guy on it up there, and everyone else is gonna follow suit because maintenance is huge and it's killing us.
And the concept of leasing, that's a new concept. We tried it, we put our toes in the water here several years ago, and we ended up saying, whoa, send them all back, and whoa, guess what, lapse is not very creditworthy. And so we've had some whoopses, and
So we're currently, the ambulance is leased. We just
The roller was
we
leased.
just
we
finished
purchased
up
it.
the cruiser lease.
several years ago, and I can't remember what it was, 10.
It's
Well,
more than
that.
it's more than that.
It was one time, and we're well beyond that now.
But it was just, it was like, okay, we tried it, somebody didn't think it was good, and we stopped it, but we stopped it in the wrong way.
Voted out at the meeting
Yeah.
because people didn't understand that was the problem.
We're headed in the right direction.
It's
Definitely.
critical, because the road, and they talked about some of the things over the last few weeks and months. You know, the roads are critical, and, you know, what I saw, I'm just gonna reiterate, what I saw up on Parade Hill, and I haven't gone up, not gone, but looks from where the corner is, looks pretty good going out, but it's a positive, and it gives us hopefully maybe an opportunity to get some more gravel, and get your budget up on gravel, so you have to put some pavement out. And that Bosco Bell Road is highly crowded, and oh my God. But we gotta find a way to find how we can get water to the ditches, because as long as the water stays in the road, it's never gonna make the road passable.
The ditches where they grade for so long.
Oh, I know what's happening.
It all needs to be cleaned out.
Yeah, absolutely. You know,
That
and
is on the list.
Gotta close Province Road anyway.
Thanks, Rusty.
One end of it.
Wayne? No? Linda?
Linda Vermonte.
Get it?
Come on.
You know the rules, Linda, because the recorder's over there.
Do I have to repeat that?
Yep.
Linda Vermonte, 118 North Winstead Road. What were the proceeds from the sale of the six properties?
Couldn't tell you. Just because it's not finalized yet. So there's 35 days after that. The information goes to the Sagers, which is basically they have to do a full calculation of how long it was on the town owned it, what was the assessment. They have to go year by year because as it's assessed each year, the actual tax dollars change. Then calculate the interest and the penalties. So the proceeds, if you say what was the total sale price, was close to $700,000. We will only recoup that which we are out. So that's taxes, interest, and fees. Any additional of that goes back to the original owners. And on top of that, there's a buyer's fee that is paid to the auctioneers by the buyer. So while it sounds really exciting, there was about $700,000, $608,000. That's not what the town gets. Yeah, we get what the town took.
Okay. What if I was gonna say the owner has passed away and there's no damage?
That's you're going down a hole.
I think it doesn't go to the state or something like that.
It will go to the
Some
state
kind
at
of
some
hold.
point in time. So if you're anticipating that
So we're really not gonna get 700.
we are not going to get nope.
That
But
would
the
be
most
super
important thing
nice.
is we're going to put about $500,000 of properties back on the tax rolls.
Yes.
That now those taxes are going to be paid.
So yeah, we're gonna get 700. It's just gonna take us a little.
Yeah, it's going to take a little while.
Thanks, Linda.
Michelle, you got anything? Okay. Ethel,
Yeah.
of course you have something. I'm sure. We're not talking about the cane though. We're all caned
The
out.
cane's out.
Cane's out. We're done.
So I can nominate someone.
Gary?
I just want to make sure, no.
Not yet. Right around the corner.
Everybody has seen and knows they're invited to the community fest. Fabulous dinner this Saturday, 12 to 2. And I mention it because I was down preparing for it at the school today, and I learned, and we have pulled together a slideshow of
or Dale Mellon did a slideshow of activities in town, but, they've lost the remote.
Yep.
And so I just wanna make sure you know that for town meeting. There's not any way to display up the screen. So,
If we bring in a different thing, or between now and then get another remote.
they just said that since it's not gonna stay there, they don't want it.
Not important.
But anyway, I just mentioned it.
You can get anything on Amazon.
What time does the food have to be there? For the,
You know, I mean, the thing starts at noon. And
I have to deliver for 68 hours, I'm gonna go, so I'll be down to 12:30.
So, whatever, yeah, people are leaving for a couple hours. All right. That would be great. And, from North Barnstead, I also want you to know that there's a holiday concert with very well-known Maine folk singers on December 6th, 4 o'clock, and the family.
Saturday?
It's a Saturday, yeah. Good times for this.
Thank you.
So we don't have to say no.
Thank you.
Gary's gonna sing.
I'll be singing at that.
Some sing along.
I heard that. It's the folk, the guys from Maine. That's Jarvis. Jarvis.
Yep, that's his group.
It's gonna be awesome, Jarvis. All right. Do we have anything? Anybody else for public input? Ethel, were you done? Just rushing you.
Thanks, Ethel.
No, it's not public input, but I want to make sure Jarvis. Do you know you have access or know how to have access to the state fuel pumps? State fuel pumps.
Let's close public input for the erectionist.
I want to add just to remind us, tomorrow night, subcommittee meets at 6 p.m. Anybody want?
Parade policy.
And vote on the website.
All right. At 7:09, we'll close public input. Andy, what'd you got for Jarvis?
The state fuel pumps. Do you have access and know how to use them? Karen, can we get that just in case the generator goes down at highway during the middle of winter and you got a fuel up? So either Alton or Chichester. State pump. So I'd appreciate it if you don't call me. I was the only one that knew how to use them last time.
All right.
So
Anybody else have anything for? If
I
not,
have, from the safety committee, there's an automatic light out here that has not been working for about 6 months. Right, the door right there.
Yeah.
So we need a new fix.
okay. Who does that fall to, Karen?
It'll be our
Is it a
maintenance-
bulb or is it a
our maintenance director.
I think it's,
That's you.
yeah,
Jarvis?
Maintenance.
Charity.
Charity.
If you talk to the fire department, they got a really cool ladder truck.
We're gonna need 3 quotes on that.
Hey, what are you doing with the tanker? Is it? They tried. They were not. They wouldn't give you a pile of sand for it.
Yeah, I want to do good rap.
Which auction?
The state.
The gov deals.
Yeah.
Gov deals.
I've already got it set up.
Okay.
It's gonna
Yep.
All right.
Do we still use the Barntown Hall email address? Does that still get like all those emails get forwarded to you?
So they're there, but we've reached out to as many organizations, posted that we weren't going to be using that anymore. But unfortunately, some people still send stuff, so I look at it occasionally.
Who's the server for that?
MetroCast,
Oh, okay.
Is it possible to see if they'll just forward it to yours?
Raised
forwarded to whom?
To you
It is forwarded to me.
automatically, or is there two separate ones?
It's two separate, but I can just
Okay.
have a password on my computer, I just go to that server and look at all the.
No, we
Well,
should
no,
just have it forwarded automatically.
That's what
So you
I
won't
was
have to.
You wouldn't have to sign in. It would just automatically go to you.
They'll just go to your email.
No,
That sounded like a hard no.
Is there a lot of spam in there? Is that what you're
oh my
saying?
gosh, friends,
Okay.
are you concerned that?
Yeah, just in case someone's trying to.
You know what?
Use that
Why don't we
so-
shut it down completely, and then they'll get a bounce.
we can
They
do it
will
through
get
you.
a
Yep, just shut it off. Have it shut off.
We advertised for a while that if,
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
switching, but, okay.
So just shut it down and have it bounce.
What is it, the
That will at
bond
least trigger them
tower
to- or forward them all to Rusty.
Well, we have a generalized one now that we're using. It's not that one though. I didn't know we had that one because we could have used that one.
There you go. You take it. All right. Anything else for? Not. We have a couple of non-publics. We'll send everybody home.
We're doing police first,
Yeah, we'll do police first,
and then Jessica.
and then Josie. Did she come back in?
No, we're gonna text her when she's getting close.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, so let you know, I hear from the engineer from Mitch, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
$150,000.
You're looking at John, get a price, at least get there.
No.
Sounds like
But don't get a discount. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're starting to, help them. And, he got out and sent it out and give us options. Cause this is what they did. It was good. He's like, I don't see it being an issue. Goes up, dirt slabs down, pour some concrete in, pin it, they wouldn't even be done. So, they got me, try to find some more. Don't worry about it. That's the dentist. And we wanna just use the properties, do we wanna use 3/4? Yeah. Or do you wanna use inch at the bottom, and just do a top layer?
I mean, I'd rather do like inch there, but I mean,
Brett's getting
ultimately,
low areas.
ultimately, I'd rather just put inch and a half stone on everything.
Rick, you wanna?
Some dirt.
We are.
Like that's something you can probably eventually next year. But I'd probably just do inch for right now on it just for the winter time. So.